Let's check out the team. Make sure this team is on. Okay, yeah, we'll go with that team. Got OKC, KD.
And now, the 2K Sports pregame show, brought to you by Sprite.
$80-40 Barker, 95 Durant, probably the best player there. Definitely the best player. And then Westbrook 88. That's a good team.
It's time, everybody welcome the Oklahoma City Thunder. Stop.
It's time for some hoops at the Chesapeake Energy Arena, home of the Thunder here in downtown Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. And we're going to bring it to you live on 2K Sports.
Nice.
For the Oklahoma City Thunder, they come in off a loss to the Cleveland Cavaliers. And that does your confidence, guys, no favor. They got manhandled in that one. It wasn't pretty.
Now, Kevin, I'm all for aggressive defense, but they were over the top in that game and wound up in a lot of foul trouble.
Well, Steve, you and I both know it, Kevin as well. There's a difference between being aggressive and being reckless. Clearly, they were the latter.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. They've got Anderson. Thompson is out there with Dragic. Then it's Brook Lopez. And it's Middleton in the small forward position.
Well, I tell you what, it was the good pick that was set that turned him loose.
And once he got around it, Steve, it was smooth sailing right to the hole.
Well, because of the pick, he had plenty of room. That's why he was able to power down that
Nice.
slam.
Dragic gets the bucket.
It's interesting that Russell Westbrook at UCLA was considered a defensive stopper. In the NBA, he's been one of the league's premier scorer. And at times his defense comes into question, but he has to carry so much of the load for his team that it's understandable that sometimes he backs off.
It's KD.
And he gets it to go. And so it's Minnesota with it. They are coming off that win against Atlanta.
That was a game in hostile territory, too, guys.
Nice
It seemed like they had confidence right from the beginning, unbothered by being on the road.
And, you know, their shots were falling. From the top to the bottom of that lineup, their guys were heated up.
Durant from outside off the mark. The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Here's Thompson. No luck. And Oklahoma City will go with it the other way.
Side.
Right side Durant. Three-pointer. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. And that's now 6 points for Kevin Durant.
Yeah, 3 out of 4 from the floor, so a good start for this club.
And it's Dragic off the drive. Thompson against Jackson.
Nice.
A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Great use of the pick to create room for the jumper.
That's just a case of 2 teammates working perfectly together. One setting the screen and the other using it to get that separation.
Ibaka, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Ibaka's got his first basket of the night.
A great assist. Nice work from Russell Westbrook.
Westbrook against Dragic. Thompson in the corner. No good with the triple.
One play.
Nobody near him. He'll normally make that one.
Westbrook with it. Now guarded by Dragic. Ibaka with the screen on Dragic.
KD again.
Tries again. And Ibaka with the layup.
Their offense already flowing. Some stellar shooting while jumping out to this lead.
Well, high-quality shots, and they've been on target with them.
Now here's Dragic.
He's
coming off a 37-point game against the Hawks in Atlanta.
And what an extraordinary display of passing in that game, too, Kevin. He's making all the right decisions offensively.
Oklahoma City leading by 6. Westbrook passes to Jackson. Westbrook drives in. Outside for Durant. Launches it. Here's Ibaka. Takes it off the glass. Ibaka's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Now, you got to make a defensive adjustment here, Clark. Time to collapse inside, force the ball back out on the perimeter, make them beat you from long range.
Nice.
Thompson with the bucket. So it's the Thunder now. 6-point lead. Last time they met was in Minnesota, where they beat the Timberwolves.
Well, they rolled them in that game, and it was mostly due to the big rebounding advantage they had.
And he gets it to go.
Well, he's off to a good start, and he's a guy who we know. I mean, if he gets going early, he can give you problems all day.
Lopez sets a screen for Dragic. He kicks it to Thompson. That's in, coming off an assist from Dragic. Thompson's got 7 points in the game. Steve just mentioned their rebounding edge in that last game, Clark, and it really was a big one.
Kevin, I mean, they were in complete control of the boards, and there's no question that was the overriding factor in the game.
Russell Westbrook, maybe the most athletic and explosive point guard ever to play in the NBA. Some people would say, what about you?
Well, you know, it's hard to say ever, but Russell Westbrook clearly plays with the kind of ferocity that I've not seen at the point guard position. The only guy that comes to mind is probably Derrick Rose prior to his injury. I think Westbrook's aggression, powering through contact, probably gives him the edge. I mean, he plays almost angry.
A lot of torque.
A lot of torque. I mean, it's something to behold. I've not quite seen the guy at the point guard spot bring that kind of athleticism and speed and tenacity to the position.
Well, I like how you mentioned Rose, because I would agree, and that's a great way to kind of figure out where he is when Rose is healthy.
Yeah, exactly.
The pre-injured Rose was...
He was right in that same category.
You got it. Now, here's Anderson. Following the shot by Kevin Durant. A nice shot by Anderson.
And they've set up countless buckets off assists. That's a huge part of what they've been doing here today.
A lot of dime dropping going on out there, Steve.
Now here's Westbrook. 23 points for him the last game against Cleveland. Kicks it to Perkins. 6 to shoot.
Tries
from 16.
No way.
That is good.
And Russell Westbrook, maybe the most explosive first step in the league. He doesn't just get an angle on his defender. He leaves him completely behind with a free run to launch all those shots around the rim.
And he gets it to go.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a nice look.
Poor job by the defender to not fight over or around that screen.
Perkins with the bucket. Perkins got 6.
Both teams on fire right from the opening tip.
Pedal to the
Who's that,
throttle,
Booker?
Steve, just like we like it.
While we have a quick chance here, let's now take a look at some point guards who have been dead on target from the floor over the course of the past 10 games. Number 1, Goran Dragic.
Well, he's been even more accurate with his shooting than he's been with his passing. Just a terrific percentage from the field for him.
And those shots aren't all coming from 10 feet and in. I mean, he's taking legitimate shots. I mean, it might seem like it because of his percentage that he's in close, but he's putting up those numbers from outside. Well, Westbrook, once he blows by that first defender, he is absolutely fearless attacking the help defense. High-flying power dunks, finishes with both hands. He's a bad, bad man.
Now here's Anderson. 8 points for him. Dragic kicks to Lopez. Here's Middleton. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Perkins with a screen on Dragic. Ibaka drawing the double team. And it's Perkins in the corner. Back to Durant.
That was back.
Dishes it to Perkins. From downtown. Westbrook, no good. The Timberwolves trail. Here's Middleton. Turned in an outstanding game against Atlanta. The kick out to Dragic. It's good from long range.
Swan Dragic.
Dragic has got 7 points.
That's 2 straight quick three-pointers they've allowed.
They better not make it 3 straight, because now all of a sudden you're looking at a hot streak.
Ibaka dishes to Durant.
No way.
And again, no good by Oklahoma City.
The defense needs to play tight on him, and that's exactly what they did to force that miss. Well done.
Dragic with it, guarded now by Jackson. And here's Anderson for 3.
Boy, from my angle, it looked like it was in the bottom of the net. Looked good from here.
Yeah, I thought so too, Clark.
Count the bucket.
Yeah, off to a rough start. Just doesn't seem to have the rhythm with his shot.
Dragic against Westbrook. Out to the right wing. From outside the arc. And it's Anderson that time on the assist by Dragic. Dragic has got his 3rd assist on the night. Westbrook kicks to Ibaka. Ibaka sets the pick for Jackson. Jumper off the screen. That one wide left. Minnesota in the lead.
When you face the Oklahoma City Thunder, one of the things defensively that you have to prioritize is keeping them out of transition. This team is long and athletic, and if they get out in the open court, you're in big trouble.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder.
Well, it looks like he wants to toy around with some of their sets and matchups here.
You know, I don't think you can afford to go through a whole game doing the same thing over and over, and you have to be able to adjust on the fly, just like he's doing here.
Catching up on the changes for Oklahoma City. Adams, he's checked in for Perkins. Allison comes in for Serge Ibaka. And it's Lamb in there for Reggie Jackson. Now the Timberwolves with it. Cannon, the pass to Middleton. There's Levine. And again, it's Minnesota.
So on Levine.
Westbrook with it. Averaging 23 points per contest. Now let's go to Doris Burke, who had a chance to catch up with head coach Scott Brooks.
A big factor in this game, he said, is how well they do to contain the young shooter Klay Thompson, saying Thompson can really give you trouble coming off screens. We got to have all-out energy fighting to stay on his hip, and then we need to pressure on the ball handler to try and delay the pass. Kevin, both jobs are hard.
And thanks for that story, Doris.
That was an outstanding pick that gave him the room to bury the jump shot. Underrated, but not undervalued.
It's Westbrook with the drive. Another miss by Westbrook.
Can't get a much better look than that, though.
Sure can. Not one you'd expect him to miss there.
And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot two right here. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
Now, they didn't waste any time getting into a groove out there. They're dialed in from long range.
You know, we've seen them bearing their fair share of mid-range jumpers tonight, too. I mean, that's a good start for them.
Now, here's Collison. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. The pass to Westbrook. Outside for Durant. Puts it up.
No way.
Rebound, Minnesota. Here's Dang. 1:30 left to play in the first quarter. Some serious agility coming out of the backcourt.
You know, that bucket might count for a little more than 2 points when he finishes with that kind of flourish.
Yeah, against a D that was already reeling a little bit. That was like a body blow.
Here is Durant. After the basket by Minnesota. The shot's good from Westbrook.
Oh, wow.
Not going to run that play very often, but hey, they'll take it. Way to notch that three.
Here's Canaan. He's covered by Westbrook. To the wing on the left. There's the pick. Levine kicks to Canaan. Here's Middleton. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
The defense has done very little to slow them down so far.
Thunder trailing by 8. Westbrook drives in. Blanketed by the D. Fights to the rim for the layup.
He's good. He's good at
Westbrook's
attacking the
got
basket.
9.
Beautiful job angling his body, shielding the big man from the ball on his way to the basket.
That's really the only way to do it if you're going to take it down there amongst the tall trees.
Here's Canaan. Right now averaging 7 points a game.
No.
And even 3-on-3 break. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. The shot's good from Westbrook.
Wow.
Well, his scoring this quarter has been off the charts, and the complexion of the game as a result may change.
Here's Canaan. He's covered by Collison. And Zhang kicks to Thompson. There's the feed to Cannon. Shot clock at 5. Here's Levine. Can't cash in from close range.
Excellent. Really solid job, actually, by the defense to get in his way as he was going.
And the first quarter is in the books. Second about ready to get underway. And what do you guys think about Minnesota here in this one?
How about the three-point shooting? The scoring has really come in bunches from long range.
Yeah, it seems like every time down the floor they're knocking down the triple.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. So for Oklahoma City right now, Durant and Collison at the 3 and the 4. Jackson is out there with Anthony Morrow, and it's Adams in at the center. A pull-up. It's hauled in by Adams. Thunder trailing by 4.
Sideball.
And a fast break
Why?
for Oklahoma City. Durant's got the ball. The drive by Jackson. Buries it from about 10 feet away. Jackson's got the second quarter going with the first basket of the period for Oklahoma City. Steven Adams from New Zealand, the first Kiwi Clark ever drafted in the first round.
And Kevin, he played rugby growing up. He says that it helped him prepare for the physicality of playing inside.
Here's Levine. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Atlanta. Middleton dishes to Cannon. Here's Levine. Offline with his 3.
And one thing I like about Adams, and maybe it's the rugby background, he plays with so much aggression, but always keeps an even keel. He's the one who sort of initiates contact and he becomes an irritant with his opponent, but he never retaliates. And that's
Why is he left open?
Defense that time was just content
Why
to
was
stay
he
out of
left
the
open?
way. I mean, no resistance at all. They let him do exactly what he wanted to right there.
Steve, no one looked too anxious to take him on.
No, you know, guys, I think that speaks to his strength and his agility.
Oh, wow,
He's
seriously?
not a guy you want to stand
The
in the
opening
way
is-
of as a defender.
Boy, you look at Steven Adams.
No
he's got an
way.
impressive frame. You forget that he's only 21
too
years
good.
old. So he's got room to grow and to get stronger, both when you consider skill development and his physicality. He could really be one of the most imposing big men in the league for a long time going forward.
And the Thunder making a change here. Ibaka's checked in. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Ryan Anderson, he's checked in for Chris Middleton. Kirsten comes in for Klay Thompson. Daniels, he's checked in for Levine. And it's Dragic in for Cannon. Here's Adams after the made shot from Goran Dragic. Ibaka right side. Durant against Hairston. And the rejection by James.
Oh, nice.
But they'll get another chance.
No. Oh,
Adams' shot is good. Adams has got his first bucket of the night.
This game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding is one thing that they've been able to dominate.
Yeah, they've chased down that pumpkin often.
It's Dragic with the drive. It's hauled in by Kevin Durant.
oh, Dragic.
Durant's
What?
got 3 rebounds so far in the
So
game.
close to me.
And it's sent back by
Oh,
Anderson. Here is Daniels, guarded by Jackson. Right side, Dragic. Hairston. And that's good.
Nice.
And it's
Hairston.
Dragic with the assist. Dragic has got his 5th assist in this one. The Thunder have gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. Here's the screen. Durant kicks to
Why is
Ibaka.
Durant still in?
It's stolen by Dragic.
Oh, yes.
Lets it go from 11. Breaks a big height bounce and goes in. And it's a 3-point Timberwolves lead.
His shooting's been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons his team is up in this game.
Here's Morrow. He's covered by Daniels. Goes up from the top of the key. And Durant gets it to go. The assist by Morrow. 19 points for Kevin Durant.
Well, offensively, he's taken a solid opening quarter and just built on it here in the second.
It's Dragic with the drive. Daniels.
Oh,
no
Daniels.
good. Oklahoma City's gotten fewer than half of their 3-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Here's Durant on the mark with the 15-footer. Durant's got 21. Minnesota's gotten off 12 shots from beyond the arc tonight, hitting 7 of them. It's Dragic with the drive, shoots the 3, and that one's good. Daniel.
Nice.
And the Timberwolves lead by 2.
You know, the more these three-pointers continue to drop, the more you can sense the frustration coming from this defense.
No question. No matter what they've thrown at him, they've not been able to take that shot away.
Durant, that's good.
He's got so much
Durant is
junk
gonna
in
be
his
headache.
trunk. He'll find a way to hurt you.
Look at that.
It's
23
the
points already.
Timberwolves now. Celtics will be coming into town for the next game. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again.
I think a lot of people will be paying close attention to that Boston game, guys.
Daniels, no good. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 6 of 10 from the floor here in the second quarter. And again,
Why he looked open?
Durant's got 25 points.
Durant again.
Coach Scott Brooks of the Thunder, he's brought great stability to this organization. A lot of talent on this roster, but doesn't always fit in terms of their offensive flow. So the Thunder like to keep it pretty simple with their X's and O's.
Guys, a potent offense right now.
Yeah, Kevin, really the offense is flowing quite nicely right now.
Playing with a lot of confidence, just some self-assurance. I like what we're seeing.
Dragic against Jackson. It's Dragic with the drive, and that one's good.
I'll tell you what, the
Strong.
defenders didn't
That's
even
nice.
get a sniff of him on that move to the hoop. Goran Dragic, nicknamed Goji, grew up in Slovenia. His mom played hoops. His dad played soccer. Goji started out playing soccer, but when he hurt his leg, his mom said, no more of that pitch stuff. You're going to the round ball and the hardwood.
No way.
So he went to basketball, and I'd have to say it's worked out pretty well. Good call by mom on that, too.
And Minnesota has possession after the miss from Serge Ibaka. Feeds it to Daniels. And there's another one for the Timberwolves.
Assist from P.J. Hairston.
For Oklahoma City, they've gone 8 of 13 in the second quarter, well above the 50% mark from the field. And back to Dragic. He said, Steve, that the soccer background may have helped his footwork.
I think that's true in almost every case, Kevin. When you see a former soccer player on the basketball floor, it's not just the footwork, but it's the vision, it's the anticipation. I think the game really translates. You saw it with Steve Nash and Tony Kukoc.
Oh my
You see it
gosh.
with Dragic now.
Now a chance to see the NBA leaders in steals. Russell Westbrook is second. Fourth, Kevin Durant.
I'll tell you what, when you've got those two guys out there, both with such quick hands, one laughs by an opposing ball handler, and they're going the other way.
Jackson against Dragic. Jackson passes to Ibaka. The dish now to Morrow. Jackson against Dragic. Clock at 6. Here's Morrow. Soft touch off the glass. Now it's a 4-point Thunder lead.
Their prowess inside has been tremendous, guys. I mean, it's been no contest down on the low block.
And until they prove they can stop them, I mean, they ought to continue to pound it in low.
They've clearly been the better team on the glass, but it hasn't necessarily translated to the scoreboard yet.
But you feel
Frustrating.
like it's going to reward this team at some point. They've got to continue to maintain the energy.
Now here's Durant. After the miss from Goran Dragic. And he gets it to go.
Oh my.
29 points for Kevin
Durant's
Durant.
And that's why teams emphasize the use of screens and picks, just to get you some open looks like that one.
Outside Dragic. Lopez sets a screen for Dragic. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Dragic has got 8 points in the quarter.
His shooting has been so good today, and he may have to take it upon himself to try to get his club out of this hole.
Morrow kicks to Durant. 17-foot shot on the way. Again, the Thunder score.
He's been working some magic out there today, guys. This lead has been largely his making.
Up top, Dragic, guarded by Jackson. And Daniels up top. 5 points in the game.
Oh. Wait.
And that one goes long.
Well, with that much space off the pick,
It's
you've
from
got to
me.
drop that in.
Yeah, you got to make that one. I mean, that's a high-quality shot you should
Oh.
make 9 out of 10 times.
Let's check out what Doris Burke has for us.
Hi, Kevin. Well, Kevin Durant, the league MVP last season, and that was certainly a goal of his. He said he wanted to be the greatest player in the world, that he'd do everything in his power to achieve exactly that. Now all that remains is winning a title. He knows that's an elite fraternity, the players who've won titles and league MVP. Can he do it, Kevin?
And he knows it takes a team to win it all, Doris. Thanks. It's Westbrook with the drive. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Timberwolves trail by 8.
What are you trying
Daniels
to
dishes to Lopez. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down. I like that they're taking it inside and taking advantage of each opportunity, Clark, to chip away at the deficit.
Yeah, and doing it with the dunk is a major energizer, too. Gets the momentum going.
Yeah, and I think the interior defense, as good a job offensively as we saw, the defensive presence was almost non-existent. Well, they may see this lead disappear if they continue to give up those easy points. You know, he's showing some kind of a killer instinct this
Stop
quarter,
him.
trying to stretch this lead out.
Westbrook against Dragic. Lopez outside. The three. It's good, and the Thunder lead is cut to just 5 on the basket from Daniels.
Starting to get a little momentum here after that scoreless first quarter.
Westbrook kicks to Perkins. Pass to Lamb. From deep, trying to get open as Ibaka, and he gets it to go. Lamb's got his first 3 points of the game. Timberwolves trail by 8. Lopez, a screen on Westbrook. It's Dragic with the drive. He used that pick just right.
If they're going to take tough outside shots, I mean, they're better off just firing from the three-point line.
Yeah, I agree with it. I mean, if you're going to be back there near the three-point line, you might as well take the three. Just step back. Oh, get it! Watch out now. Tell you what, he's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Absolutely insane with that dunk.
Well, now they're starting to rub it in, aren't they? Build up the lead, and here we go, folks. It's showtime.
And why not? I mean, the more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys on the ropes.
Westbrook against Dragic. Lopez with the steal.
Boy, that disgusting.
Daniels kicks to Thompson. And Durant sends it back. Out of bounds. Oklahoma City takes possession. And Collison's checked in for Perkins. The Thunder leading by 6. It's Westbrook with the drive. To the wing on the left. Collison with the screen for Lamb. Westbrook, no good.
He hit a 3 in the first, but so far has been unable to capitalize here in this quarter.
Daniels kicks to Dragic. His 3-pointers off the mark.
I'm surprised that he had that much room to work with.
Here's Westbrook. It's blocked.
Oh, Westbrook think he is.
24 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Thompson with it. He's picked up by Lamb. Shot from 12. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Ibaka's got rebound number 7 for him tonight.
He just hasn't looked right to me. A bit out of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics, at least as I look at him.
Lopez, a screen on Westbrook. Here's Daniels. Oh, and he just knocked down the close game as we wrap
Nice.
underway, and it's been a close one so far.
What a performance from Durant here. He has 35 points, and he sprayed home 3 3-pointers as well.
Yeah, productive day for him from long range.
And so in the game for the Timberwolves, they've got Brook Lopez. Chris Middleton is out there with Ryan Anderson. Then there's Dragic, and it's Thompson in at the shooting guard position. Perkins the pass to Durant.
You know, Kevin Durant has really worked hard on his ball handling and passing, and it's a
How is
response to
Durant
facing
still on?
constant traps
He hasn't
and
even
double
been
teams in the
substituted.
playoffs. In those situations, being able to escape pressure
played
and
full
find
40
the
minutes.
open man, that is crucial to his success.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
Look at the numbers for him on the line this year, 88% on the season. Impressive number.
You know, one thing about getting going at the free throw line like he has this season, it can continue to carry over.
And it's Dragic off the drive. Middleton. And that's good. And it's Dragic with the assist. Dragic has got assist number 8 now on the night.
And Durant actually played point guard in high school his freshman year. But a 5-inch growth spurt his sophomore year took him from 6'3" to 6'8" and moved him from guard to forward.
Anderson against Ibaka. Falls back and drains the fadeaway jumper. Ibaka's got 8.
And the defense just couldn't get a hand in his face, couldn't challenge the shot.
Yeah, made his height advantage count that time.
And when Durant played in Seattle, he played shooting guard. Steve in Oklahoma City, they put him at small forward.
Well, it's a more natural position for him. And, you know, he's worked hard to kind of lower his shoulders when he's dribbling in traffic, trying to find angles that he couldn't get to before. And he's cut down his turnovers. But when he gets to his spot, you know, kind of at the elbows or in the paint, he rises up and he just shoots over the top of everybody.
Takes the 13-footer, and he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a 3-point play.
He is setting this place on fire, fellas. This shooting has been off the charts. Well, supposedly, Kevin Durant, a.k.a. KD, enjoys playing NBA 2K prior to every game as a way to loosen up and kind of as an informal scouting report for the other team. That guy just soaks up all the basketball he can get. Keep listening, KD, and keep playing.
The Thunder leading by 5. It's Durant on the wing. From the
Why is he
arc.
open?
Minnesota with the rebound.
Finally.
Lopez has got 6 rebounds in the game. Thompson with it. Guarded now by Jackson. Anderson a screen on Jackson. It's Thompson off the drive. Lopez sets a screen for Dragic. And there's the whistle. Foul hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
Brook Lopez, an elite scoring big man. Tremendous size and shooting touch. He might be the best low post scorer in the NBA.
And for Brook Lopez, always gifted offensively. That's a given. And where he's improved, I think, is in his defense and rebound. It takes a lot of effort to move that big body around, but he's made that commitment to really get after it, and it shows.
Lopez with the steal. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. It's Anderson with the drive. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. The shot goes down, and it gets this game back to even. And Lopez, over 7 foot tall, 275 pounds, guys. Not especially athletic. And that can leave him, Steve, sometimes vulnerable, defending away from the rim.
Yeah, that's why a lot of teams try to put him in pick and roll on the perimeter, just to test his agility and try to get by him and to get into the paint.
Jang, he's checked in for Brook Lopez. Ibaka, this is to Durant. And the layup is good. Durant's got 42 in the game.
This guy's putting on a clinic out there. Everything is sound and sharp and crisp. He's really the centerpiece of their offense.
Anderson a screen on Westbrook. And it's Dragic off the drive. Misses from short range.
Finally a miss, but still 4 for 5 shooting to start this third quarter.
And Jackson with the basket on the assist by Westbrook. Now it's a 4-point Oklahoma City lead. Minnesota's gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. Anderson a screen on Westbrook. Here's Dragic. Terrific design on the big play, and he lays it in. Dragic has got 21 in the game.
The second he got around the pick and shook his man, it was straight to the bucket for the easy deuce. Very, very well done.
For 3, Durant. Rebound by Dang. Jang's got his 3rd rebound on the night.
No luck for him this half after being outstanding from outside the arc in the first half.
Anderson a screen on Westbrook. Over to the wing. Here's Dang.
No.
Shot is off, and it's Oklahoma City the other way. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Following this game, they hit the road. They'll take on the Knicks in New York. That'll be the first half of a 2-game trip.
A lot of fans focused on that matchup for New York.
And Ibaka kicks to Perkins. The rebound by Anderson. The Timberwolves have gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up.
It's a mismatch.
Dragic against Perkins. Back to Anderson. Count it! And he'll have a chance for a 3-point play. It's on Kevin Durant.
How did he get that to go?
Even after the whistle, I liked the awareness, the alertness, and the presence of mind to finish the play.
Adams, he's checked in for Kendrick Perkins. Hairston, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Lean comes in for Goran Dragic. Out of bounds, Minnesota takes possession.
Boy, that's embarrassing, guys. He's going to have a hard time living that one down later when they watch it on tape.
Here's Levine. 6 points for him. And he comes off the screen and slams it through.
Boy, taking it hard to the rack for the big throwdown.
And give an unofficial assist, Clark, to his teammate for setting the screen that freed him up.
Yeah, good call, Kevin. That was really the key to the play.
Westbrook. Now here's Anderson. He's got 16. There's the pick. Over to the wing. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
And assists like that have typified their effort today. Great ball movement.
Really an example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Anthony Morrow's checked in for Oklahoma City. Jackson in the corner. Back to Westbrook. Passes it to Morrow to end the run. Minnesota with the rebound.
Their offense seems completely out of sync here. They're on the wrong end of a big run.
And then at the other end, it's been bucket after bucket after bucket, giving up a huge run here.
It's Thompson off the drive. And Zhang kicks to Hairston. Goes back up. Cannot hit. Some solid defense there from Jackson. To the middle. And with that shot, the Timberwolves lead is cut down to just 4 points with a bucket from Morrow.
Beautiful feed off the bounce to his teammate there. Nicely done.
Anderson a screen on Westbrook. Veen passes to Thompson. Here's Tang, and he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. And the Timberwolves lead by 6.
Boy, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip. They've got a battle inside.
Well, this game has been tough, Clark. I mean, they're getting after it, and I think they're starting to run a little bit low on energy, possibly. Look out, guys. I mean, I think there's a lot more where that came from. When he gets it going like this, it is not easy to slow him down.
And there's the slam dunk to finish it off. Nice hops and determination that time. Clark to get to the rim.
We know he can bounce, and right there an example of how dangerous he is when he's got a path to the hoop.
And you love the versatility, guys. Being a point guard
No way.
in this situation, they tack on 2 more points, expanding the lead in a pretty deflating way for the defense.
Minnesota's gotten the 3 ball working for them in the second half. They've hit 3 out of 3 shots from long range. The kick out to Anderson. Here is Hairston. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around.
Nice.
And again, it's Minnesota converting.
Great job of utilizing that screen and finding space to knock down the jumper. Good basketball.
Jackson in the corner. Shoots the 3, and that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Westbrook's got his 7th assist in the game. Here's Levine. He's covered by Westbrook. Levine kicks to Zhang. Hits the jump hook. Zhang's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
The defense playing way too soft there, guys. He's just getting right to the rim.
Ibaka sets the pick for Westbrook. Left side Westbrook. 6 on the shot clock for the tie. And the Thunder another 3.
That's now a dozen straight points coming off wide open 3-pointers.
You know what it looks like to me out there, guys? I mean, it looks like All-Star Weekend out there. We know how much defense is played there. It's actually offense during the All-Star Weekend, no D.
Catching up on the changes for Oklahoma City. Collison comes in for Serge Ibaka. And Jeremy Lamb subbed in for Reggie Jackson. And a change for the Timberwolves. Cannon's checked in. And a moment now to see nice 3-point percentage numbers on this list. A look at the leaderboard showing us the most accurate 3-point shooting 2 men in the league. Take a look at Thompson, 2nd in the league, extremely accurate from beyond the arc.
Well, you don't have to be a great shooter to play 2-guard, but it definitely helps. And pretty much all these guys fit into that great category.
And with any of those guys, when they get on the roll from 3-point land, I mean, it can last for a while. We're talking a long time.
Pass to Lamb. Collison inside. He's covered by Anderson. Good. Collison's got the game tied up here for the Thunder.
This game has taken on a new feel since halftime.
For sure. The energy level on both sides has gone way up after the break.
Nick Collison has played a decade in the NBA, all with the same franchise. 4 seasons in Seattle, the last 6 in OKC. And there's a reason they've kept him around. He's a savvy role player, very smart, does a lot of the little things to help you win.
Cannon dishes to Thompson. And it's Thompson again missing. Oklahoma City's got more than a 50% success rate on their 3-pointers since halftime. They're 4 of 7. Minnesota's gone 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the second half.
And the Thunder really are consistently better at the defensive end with Collison on the floor. You know, he's not a big shot blocker or rebounder, but he's outstanding as a help defender. He's able to draw charges. He's always in the right spot at the right time, and he just knows what that defensive system requires from him, and he gets it done.
A nice shot by Anderson. Oklahoma City trailing. Now Westbrook. He's got 17. He dishes it to Morrow.
Oh,
He feeds it to Collison. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Clock at 4. And here's Westbrook from the arc. And the Thunder another 3. And Steve, the basketball IQ for Collison also seen at the offensive end of the floor.
Yeah, good passer. Likes to play on the elbows. And Oklahoma City likes to run offense through him because of that playmaking ability.
Anderson can't get it to go.
Boy, from my angle, it looked like it was in the bottom of the net. Looked good from here.
Yeah, I thought so too, Clark.
Here's Adams. Thompson outside. Anderson outside for the 3. And Gorgie Jang is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. And Oklahoma City making a change here. Durant's checked in. Minnesota also making some changes. Lopez comes in for Jang. And Middleton subbed in for Ryan Anderson.
Oh, he's clearly feeling it, Clark, coming off that fantastic game last time out.
50 seconds left in the third quarter. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. No good on the 3.
I'd like to see them go 2 for 1 here.
I would, too. They need to make this a quick possession and a fruitful one, too.
Lamb, good.
Defensively, I think they've got to do a better job of bodying them up.
no,
Yeah,
damn.
they're getting outclassed in the paint at both ends, really.
Here's Kanan. He's covered by Westbrook. Here's Levine. Fires the jumper from the corner and nails it. Levine's got 15.
And he has picked it up here in the second half, really lighting it up now.
20 seconds left to play in the third. And Adams kicks to Durant.
He's
Puts up the baby hook. Missed inside.
Yes,
You
fine.
see the defenders get out of his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the bucket, but not that time.
Lopez, a screen on Westbrook. Fires from deep. Got it to go with no time on the clock. It's a tie. Westbrook dishes to Perkins. To the paint. Lopez with the steal. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Levine kicks to Lopez. Stolen by Collison. Durant against Thompson. It's Durant with the drive. Lays it up and banks it in. Durant's got 44.
What a play to get to the rim. I think they're going to take the aggressive approach down the stretch.
Here's Levine, guarded by Jackson. Out to Thompson from past the arc. Another miss by Minnesota.
Tell you what, the defense has nothing to worry about out there with him shooting. I mean, you can't dial it in from deep this half at all.
Westbrook passes to Jackson. Back to Westbrook. Lopez with the steal. Here's Levine, the baseline jam. Hits the front of the rim and out. And Durant, here we go. There's the bucket, good. And now a 4-point Thunder lead.
These defenders are not putting up much of a fight on the interior. It's been embarrassing. That's 10 consecutive points allowed in the lane.
And that's not the kind of streak you want to have if you're playing defense.
Tries it from 9. There's the pass to Levine. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter.
Well, you allow them to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, I think you got to foul them, and free throws are better than the layups.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
Well, they're taking high percentage shots in the paint. I like the way their offense is pushing.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points.
Serge Ibaka, he's checked in for the Thunder. Anderson, he's checked in for Minnesota. Jackson dishes to Westbrook. 6 to shoot. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. And that's now 24 points for Russell Westbrook. Here's Levine, guarded by Jackson. Takes the three. And Westbrook pulls it down. Westbrook's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Down low. Durant kicks to Westbrook. Ibaka goes in. And it's sent back by Lopez. To the left wing. Middleton the pass to Anderson. Over to the wing. Here's Levine. Gets a very good look and converts. Levine's got 14 points here in the second half.
Boy, the deeper we get into this game, the more offense we're seeing.
And that goes for both teams, Steve. Everybody firing on all cylinders right now.
Here's Durant. Here's Ibaka. And it's sent back by Anderson. Out to the wing. Here's Levine. He's covered by Westbrook. Lopez a screen. Levine kicks to Middleton. Ibaka against Dragic. And there's the defensive 3-second call.
Ryan Anderson, one of the sweetest shooting big men in the league. Deep range with that quick release. Tell you what, at his height, he doesn't need much daylight to get it off.
And so he hits the technical free throw. Dragic against Westbrook. Dragic dishes to Anderson. That's in, coming off an assist from Dragic. Anderson's got 21.
Needed it.
And you look at Ryan Anderson, and he's an efficient scorer. Like a lot of shooters, he doesn't turn it over much while getting his baskets.
Ibaka with the screen on Dragic. Jackson in the corner. Back to Westbrook. Outside Durant. From the arc.
No way.
And that one's good.
What?
Durant's got 49 points in the game.
And it looks to me like he still has some of the shooting touch that he displayed in the first.
And three-point shooting may be never more in demand than it is right now in the NBA. And Steve, considering too that Ryan Anderson has one of the more desirable contracts in the NBA.
Yeah, well, he's a true spread four who also does a nice job of getting offensive rebounds. And it's a good combination for somebody who spends so much of his time behind the arc.
Jackson misses. Minnesota's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter.
Wow, what a look at that athletic play. Incredible. Wow.
I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is the 2 points, not the dramatic.
Oh, come on. Harden had to go for it, didn't he?
I'm with you, Kevin. You can't fault him for that. If it's just let him go, who cares?
Klay Thompson is checked in for Levine. Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Hey, Kev. Well, during that last break, I heard Flip Saunders addressing his team. He told them the game is right there for the taking, fellas, but we've got to be first. First to loose balls, first to the rim. We have to give our all right here. Kevin, now's the time.
Intelligent passing there to make that hoop possible.
Westbrook kicks to Ibaka. Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession.
I tell you what, that's just a major unforced error right there, guys. My goodness.
The Timberwolves have gone 6 of 11 since the start of the fourth quarter. Up top, Dragic. He's covered by Westbrook. Anderson, a screen on Westbrook. The kick out to Lopez.
Lopez.
The three-pointer, no good.
Lopez did.
Oklahoma City trailing.
How was Lopez did?
Left side, Durant. Outside, Jackson. Looking for Perkins. He gets it there.
No way.
They get the rebound.
Why did he not?
Westbrook drives in. Anderson against Ibaka.
Defense.
It's Durant on the wing. Lopez with the steal. Out to the wing. Lopez sets a screen for Dragic. Oklahoma City shooting it well here in the fourth quarter, 50%. And Jackson with the basket on the assist from Durant. Jackson's got 4 points in the quarter.
This is a fantastic performance in this half. He didn't play as well in the first, but you just know with this guy, he's always ready to turn it around. It's
Thompson off the drive. Anderson outside. Shot clock at 6.
Terrible, this is a terrible play.
The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here.
We
No coverage that time. And the Timberwolves lead by 2.
Nice pass. That one was right on target.
Westbrook passes to Ibaka. Ibaka sets the pick for Durant. Westbrook dishes to Jackson. He kicks to Perkins. Banked in off the glass. Perkins got it all tied up now for Oklahoma City.
That was the 3rd straight high percentage look this defense has allowed. I mean, these defenders have got to start bumping bodies in the paint. Be more physical. Be more aggressive.
I agree, Clark, but it doesn't look like they have the will to do that at this moment.
For Oklahoma City, they've gone 8 of 14 from the floor here in the 4th quarter. Here's Durant, and there's another one for the Thunder.
Boy, that mid-range jumper is a beautiful thing to have in your bag, and they've had it going today.
Yeah, but look down at the other end of the court. The same has not held true.
Dragic with a wide open look off the left.
Dragic, come on.
Boy, that one is a shot he should make because the defender nowhere around him, he usually knocks that one down.
Jackson drives in. That's good. Jackson's got 14 points now in the second half.
Man.
Loose defense at such a critical time. You're better off sending him to the line than giving him 2 points.
Thompson in the corner.
No
Off the
play.
mark there with the 3-point shot.
It's too
The
bad.
Thunder with the lead. Ibaka with a screen on Anderson. Here's Jackson.
No.
Jackson missing again.
Great closeout there, forcing the errant shot.
Well, he made it a tough shot again. He didn't give up on it, and he got a hand up.
It's Anderson with the drive. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Jackson. And the Thunder pushing it up now. Durant's running, and it's out of bounds. Oklahoma City able to retain possession here. Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. Outside Jackson. Kicks it to Durant. Fader on the way. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Jackson's got his 7th assist here tonight. Timberwolves trail by 4. Outside Dragic. Dishes it to Middleton. Sinks the triple. Middleton's got 6 in the quarter.
Starting to get it rolling, guys. That's 4 3-pointers for the game. 3 of them coming in this second half.
Westbrook kicks to Jackson. That's good.
There's been a change in his game compared to what we saw in the first half. I mean, he's scoring with a lot of confidence now.
1:36 left to play in the final quarter. Rockets the pass to Thompson. That's good. Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the 4th. Here's Durant. And Oklahoma City again with the bucket.
The more touches he gets, the more this lead will grow. He has just been unconscious this quarter.
And here's Dragic. 1:11 left here in the 4th quarter. The kick out to Lopez. Just 5 to shoot. Puts up the baby hook. And there are the Timberwolves with another bucket.
Boy, he quieted the crowd with that big shot. That's a big plus.
Yeah, the crowd's been hoping for something to cheer for, but nothing.
That's stolen by Dragic. 51 seconds left in the 4th quarter. The feed to Middleton. Thompson in the corner. And it's Thompson again missing.
Oh, that's a surprising miss right there. He usually feasts on those wide open opportunities.
Don't do that.
And Westbrook, here we go.
No way.
Here's Perkins. And the bucket counts. And he's on his way to the free throw line. He's got to make it a 3-point play.
That is a massive shot.
You know it is. He's stepping right into the spotlight. Looking at the numbers for Kendrick Perkins, he's got 11 points, and he's also been picking up some nice assists here and there, too.
He's going to have to continue to play this way, Clark, because this offense thrives on his passing ability, and they've got it going right now.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Out to Thompson for three. Again, the miss by Thompson. And that's an intentional foul.
Smart foul there. You've got to try to extend the game.
Yeah, it's still close, but they're fighting that clock as much as the score right now.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really want. He's got one more, though. And he does get the second one, and that puts them up by 5. And the Timberwolves call time. They're trailing by 5. 12 seconds left in the fourth. Guys, what's your take?
I think the coach is telling them here to just take the easy points in a hurry, and then you got to foul right away.
I don't think they necessarily need to just foul blindly right away here. You'll go for a steal before you send one of them to the foul line.
That's his second personal foul.
Good on the first, and that increases their lead to 6.
Could've won it. Could've won it.
So he gets them both, and it's a 7-point game. And the Timberwolves call timeout. They're down by 7. 1 second left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what do you think?
Well, this one's out of reach, so I'm not sure why they're calling the timeout here. Maybe just to...
Great. It was always this guy. This guy right here. Bloody hell, 57 points. 57. He didn't get... He's too good. He's too good.